lion. The lion and the lioness. The lion is a planetary guardian, the guardian of fire. There's this ancient human story that lions used to live alongside us, and they used to even talk to us on a psychic level. And there's this ancient prophecy that says that one day we're going to come back together again as a family, and we'll live among each other, alongside each other again. And it kind of reminds me of, as a boy, I grew up watching Born Free, this amazing, and reading that book, incredible book, if you never read it, by Joy Adamson, this beautiful, wonderful woman, about this lioness, Elsa, who she raised from a cub. And these incredible black and white images of, and I was entranced by that story as a boy and read about it and was always, would watch those documentaries about her, and there was a film also made, and it was so just deeply touching, and also I guess it kind of runs alongside these books by C.S. Lewis, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, where the lion Aslan who's this incredible being of love and the Christ again, the gentleness of the Christ and the strength of the Christ energy. So deep archetypes for many of us, and the lion really penetrates that at that level. And I also had the amazing privilege one day in my teenage years of watching a lion hunt in Kenya, in the Masai Mara, from a cabin that was around a waterhole, and watching these pride of lions hunting. And they were actually, the lioness was teaching them to hunt. And so they would wait a long, long time for the wildebeest, I think it was springbok actually, to come, and the gazelle and impala and these little antelopes to come and drink at the waterhole. And then they would creep forward, and you'd be there for like a couple of hours just watching. And they had these lamps that were kind of, so you could see, but they didn't overly interfere with the lions, and they didn't mind them. They got used to them. And so you could see this whole thing unfold. And towards the end, one of the young lions just lost its patience and went too soon. And after like a 2-hour hunt and a lot of patience, they didn't catch anything. And it was like this, just an amazing, thing, how the young one, that's how you have to learn to hunt. It takes deep patience, and that is one of the great teachings of the animal world, deep patience. So the lion brings fire into your life. This is from the Codex. I am the guardian of the element of fire. We lions come from the sun. So wake early and gaze at our beauty in the dawn. We are the immortal spirit of the Christ. We are of the great family of beings. We exist as both male and female poles in perfect balance. Often you bring an imbalance of attention on our male side. Wondrous and powerful though the lion's roar is, do not forget the power of the lioness. As lioness, we come as protection, as softness, as play, as joy, patience, and freedom. And of course, I'm just breaking into that. The lionesses do most of the hunting anyway. Therefore, find whatever in life brings you joy and do that. Arrange things so that your life is simpler, so that you can share in the great feast that is life. Awaken the joy of life and share it, cradle it, as the lioness lets her cubs roll across her back. So this is about choosing your allies carefully, spirit allies, animal allies, that is. Do you need more fire? Because the lion excites and energizes and brings passion and power, and these are things to consider, choose them carefully. And finally, one thing, just an image to drop into you, the desert lions of Namibia, if you've ever seen footage of them. They're very specialized lions, and they live on the Skeleton Coast, and they've learned to live on much less food than normal lions, and amazing images. There's incredible images of lions against the ocean, and it's an amazing image. And of course, they're very much endangered by climate change now, as all creatures are, but those very specific groupings especially. And of course the stars, Leo. Leo can be seen from January to June in the northern hemisphere, and the southern hemisphere also can be seen, but later in the year. So when you look up and find Leo, look for Regulus. Regulus is the brightest star in the constellation of Leo. A beautiful, beautiful star, the heart of the lion, Cor Leonis, Regulus. Look for it in the sky and connect to that, you know. Sometimes those connections with the celestial also very, very powerful. So that's the lion.